Hi, everyone. It's Nadine from The Sophisticated Life and Culinary Travels by The Sophisticated Life. I'm filming my first video newsletter for those of you who are sick of just reading my somewhat long newsletters. I decided to do a little video clip just to update you on what's going on. I want to welcome all the new people who have subscribed to my newsletter. Thank you for being here. Again, this is Nadine. I have had the Sophisticated Life blog for over 10 years now, and most recently started Culinary Travels, which are group trips that will take you around the world to explore food and wine of various destinations. We just got back from Morocco, June 10th. And that was amazing. It was 17 of us. We traveled through five areas in Morocco, five cities. We started in Casablanca. We ended in Marrakesh. It was amazing. 17 people through five cities in 8 days. I think I'm still getting my voice back from managing 17 people through all those destinations, but it was absolutely amazing. If you have not seen the coverage of that, please go to Facebook, The Sophisticated Life. You can look at Instagram at The Sophist Life. And I also have a new Instagram, which is Culinary Travels, hashtag The Sophist Life on Instagram. And so you can see some of the coverage there. I will be having blog posts that will come out, planning tips for Morocco, things to do in Marrakesh. So those will be included in my newsletters. And yes, so a lot more coming up on Morocco, but I wanted to come on to give you kind of like a verbal, oral summary of what's included in this newsletter for this week or month, because I know I've sent you a bunch of newsletters. Usually it's once a month, but when there's exciting things coming up, then I, have to send it to you more than once a month. So most recently, I know people received the latest blog post, which was on Black-owned wineries in Napa and Sonoma. I decided to do newsletters when I publish new blog posts so that you're not waiting a whole month when I've published something new. So you will start seeing blog posts that are specific to newsletters that are specific to blog posts. So in this newsletter, I'm going to be talking about the Wine and Culture Fest, which is going to be happening in Atlanta at the end of July. It's an annual event, but this year it's extra special because it's going to be a whole week instead of a weekend. It's done or hosted by the Hughes Society, which is a national wine society. I'm part of the Atlanta chapter. They actually have chapters all over the country. And they also have, you can be a member of just the National Hughes Society in case they don't have a chapter in your city. So if you love wine, if you just want to learn more about wine, belong to a community that's inclusive, then definitely look into the Hughes Society. I have learned a lot. There's virtual events, and then of course there's chapter events if you do have a chapter in your city. And so it's been really great. And the Wine and Culture Fest is held, like I said, in Atlanta the end of July, and this year it's from the July 23rd to the 30th. So there's going to be a week long of events, culminating on Sunday, July 30th with the Roses and Rosé brunch. It's an awards brunch, and some of you may have voted for me, and I'm really thankful for that. So I'm nominated in two categories for Innovator Who's Got Next, and that is for Culinary Travel. So yay! Thank you. I don't know who nominated me, but I made it through 2 rounds, and I am a finalist for that category. And I'm also nominated for Wine Tour Guide. So I will be at that event July 30th to maybe I'll take home one of those awards, but I'm just happy to be nominated and recognized in those 2 categories. But the Wine and Culture Fest starts on July 23rd, and there's events all week, including, if you're from Atlanta, you're familiar with the Underground. So they are going to be having events at the Underground. They're turning it into a mansion. They're going to have activations, immersive events there. So you definitely want to, come. If you want to come to Atlanta for the event, they have 2 hotels, actually, the Thompson Buckhead and the Darwin Hotel. They have special rates that you can book at those hotels. If you're in Atlanta, you have no excuse to not come to the event. So there's going to be events at the Underground. There's going to be be events at the Thompson Hotel in Buckhead, and there's going to be, I know I'm going for sure, I think it's on Tuesday. Yes, Sips at Sunset on Tuesday, which will be wine and yoga on the rooftop at the Thompson Hotel. On Monday, there is, looking at it because there's so many events that week. There's Ditch Day during the day on Monday, which is at the Darwin Hotel, where from 10 to 4, they're just going to be playing games, hanging out, drinking. There's Wine Bottle Wednesday at Bar Vegan, which is but Pinky Cole owns Slutty Vegan. You may have heard of that. So Bar Vegan is her restaurant at Pond City Market. So they're going to be there on Wednesday. There's meditation and sound bath. I think that's also at the Thompson Hotel on Thursday. There's a Friday masterclass, wine tasting with lunch. There's also one of the signature events, the cookout, is going to be at the Underground. They're turning it into a mansion. That night, they're having a skate after party at the skating rink in Cascade. That's going on until like 2:30 a.m. On Saturday, there is the RICE event, again at the Underground Mansion. And then on Sunday, like I mentioned, there's going to be the Roses and Rosé Awards brunch. But then after that, there's also the Rosé Lounge that will take place after the awards brunch. And they also have bundles. So you can buy like a weekend bundle package. You can buy like the Friday and Saturday package. So there's a lot of ways that you can bundle these, like a general weekend package. They have VIP packages. So there's a lot that's going to be going on. Make sure you get your tickets in advance because some of these events will sell out, and I will be covering all of the weekend events as media. And then again, I'm going to be buying individual tickets for, like I said, some of the weekday events. So I took the whole week off work. I did. I took the whole week off work to attend these events. I'm really excited. That's, again, the Wine and Culture Fest. The website is wineandculturefest.com. So you can go there and scroll through both all the events to buy tickets. You can then check out the hotels if you need hotel accommodations. So definitely look at that. I'm excited to meet you all. If you see me, please just walk up to me, say, "Hey, Nadine, I'm a subscriber," or follow you on social media. And I'm here. I saw it in your newsletter or on social media. I'd be happy to meet you. So I hope to see you here in Atlanta for the Wine and Culture Fest by the Hughes Society. And the other thing I wanted to tell you guys about is my Italy trip that's in October, because there's only 2 spots left. Only 2, okay? Who's going to take those 2 spots? Because we are going to be doing a road trip through northern Italy. You do not want to miss this. It's from October 3rd to October 13th. We're starting in Milan and we're ending in Venice. This is all food and wine. I mean, Morocco, I was able to infuse like a bunch of culinary options into the Morocco trip. We did like a cooking class. We did a walking food tour in Fez. We did a visit to a winery that was amazing. We spent like half a day at a winery. Most of us, I think none of us actually knew there was that Morocco made wine, and we got to do a winery tour. The wines were delicious. So that was a real highlight of the Morocco trip. I mean, but obviously Italy is known for wine. It's known for food. So this trip is all just food, more wine tasting, staying, in the countryside in Verona, Prosecco tasting, doing a tour of the Prosecco caves, pasta making class, going to Turin and doing a chocolate making class. So, I mean, I'm going to loosen up my pants and be ready for all the food and wine that we're going to indulge in Italy. So the price is very reasonable. I think like we have single rooms available also. So if you're coming by yourself, you don't have to worry about that. We have single rooms available. I think the single supplement is like $486. So it's not a lot of money if you just want to get your own room. So it's perfect for solo travelers. You don't have to, feel awkward about that. There's a lot of single women that are coming on the trip. So yes, there's only 2 spots left. The deadline is July 5th. And you can put a deposit down for as low as $99. If you do the monthly plan, that is the deposit, $99 by July 5th. You really can't beat that. I'm going to be attaching a very simple slideshow for you to look through. If you have any questions, just reply to this newsletter. I'll get the email. Just hit reply with any questions. But you only have till July 5th, and there's only 2 spots left. I would love to have you in Italy with me in October. And then we have one other trip in November this year, which is a river cruise to France. And that is going to be mostly in Burgundy. That's for a week, but you can do pre and post trips. The pre-trip is to Nice. I'm doing that with my husband. We're spending 3 days in Nice before the river cruise, which is a week. And then you can do a post trip if you want to Geneva and Switzerland. So those are options. But the cruise itself is a river cruise to Burgundy and Provence. The wine host is a Black female winemaker, Theodora Lee. And she's doing the wine tasting this Wednesday with her wines from Theophilus Vineyard. So let me tell you, June is busy. June has been a really busy month for me. So again, that's why I'm losing my voice. So we're doing the wine tasting this Wednesday. I have included the Zoom information because even if you weren't able to get the wines, I think it would be great for you to meet her virtually because she has such an interesting story. She's also an attorney. She's one of the first people to own, Black woman to own her own vineyard in Northern California. And so she has a great story and her wines are amazing. So still hop on the call, even if you don't have her wines. You learn about the wine cruise. And yeah, you might be interested in going on the river cruise because she'll be the wine host and she's bringing her wines with her. It'll be great. We're going to be doing food and wine pairings there. So yes, very busy week, busy month. July will be amazing with Wine and Culture Fest. October will be amazing with Italy. November will be amazing with a river cruise being hosted by Theodora Lee herself. Wednesday is the wine tasting with her. So yes, stay tuned with The Sophisticated Life, Culinary Travels by The Sophisticated Life, because there's so many great things coming up. I'm already working on 2024 trips for Culinary Travels. So please check your newsletters so you won't miss anything. Okay? I hope you enjoyed my first video newsletter. Let me know if you like this, if you prefer this to reading through the, all my fonts and my pictures, because I will definitely continue these. Okay? Bye.